There are a number of things that you can do that you probably are not aware of. And your list of things that you can do when you get in shape, or rather glow up. Number one is going to be wearing tighter clothes. A lot of people make this mistake, and I did too. So when you get in shape or work out, unless you're like really, really big or like monstrously big, then your physique should look the same under the clothes that you're wearing, because you're probably used to wearing bigger clothes. Or if you're skinny, then as you get bigger, your clothes don't really fit. But the thing is, you need to actually be wearing tighter clothes, which will show off your physique more often. And now, this is not weird to do, because, I mean, the entire reason you got in shape is to look better, right? And what looks better than having clothes that actually fit and show off more of your body? Again, like I said, most people, their confidence doesn't actually reach where it should be when they actually get in shape. It actually takes a while. There's a bit of a delay. There's like a confidence delay in getting in shape and working out. So no one's good wearing tight clothes. And most notably, when it comes to shirts, compression shirts are really good. For now, basic t-shirts, I see a lot of people who are in shape. And the thing is about, you do have to have the pump cover, but what'll really look better, and actually you don't need it, is, so instead of wearing the regular basic tee with like the curved neck, wear V-necks, kind of like this, that kind of go down. So when you pull it down like this, you can see a bit of the top of the chest. If the top of your chest is really defined, it'll actually show off more, and it actually does look a lot better. Because there's a saying sort of where it's not the man that makes the clothes, it's the clothes that makes the man. Well, basically, it's saying that someone who is less in shape, like out of shape, wearing regular clothes, does not look as good as someone who's just in shape wearing clothes. So actually, the fact that being fit is your fit, all right? And so make sure you're wearing clothes that do fit. Wear leggings if you want, just tighter overall compression shirts when you go to the gym, things like that. We're going to show off your physique and actually make you feel much more confident. I know when I first starting out was wearing like tighter clothes, things like that, I would feel like a bit cooler, look more badass. Number two is going to be, you can take your shirt off randomly in places. I know. Now, like, not to make it weird, but when you go places out like the beach or places where that is warranted, like the pool, you're still gonna feel a bit nervous and shy and embarrassed to do that in public if you're not used to having a good looking physique. But you actually can do that without fear of people judging you. Now, people are always going to judge you. You're going to start to feel more comfortable, and especially during summer or like when it's hot, if you're working out outside, that other people are around, it's more excused if you do take your shirt off and you actually are in shape and have a good looking physique. Then you can start doing that. I know that going to the beach and going to pools is actually something that a lot of people, it kind of trips them up, and they often don't do it just because for fear of, they've been that way for so long. Like I mentioned before, there's a bit of a delay in the amount of confidence that you have, like when you work out and get your body looking good. But I should specify, there are some gyms where you cannot take your shirt off, where like it's not okay, or there's a rule against it. And of course, adhere to the rules. But just sort of doing things like that, or even just rolling up your sleeves more to show off your arm, doing things like that, again, are going to help you feel a bit more confident. And actually, the more you do it, the more you're going to feel used to doing it. With me, I just do it whenever I'm going to run, take my shirt off. Most people who don't run obviously don't do that, but see people at the park playing basketball, doing things like that, they often are not nervous to do it. So you need to try and get over that nervousness, and just gain more confidence in doing that. Actually, step one is going to help you with step two. So wearing tighter clothes, just being more okay with that, will probably get you more okay with taking your shirt off in public, doing things like that. As for number three, it is, you can take random pictures. So anyone who glows up can attest to this. Or once you start to glow up, you start to feel yourself a bit more, like you start feeling yourself. And when you walk by a mirror, like I know it's a joke, but you're going to want to look at yourself in the mirror and see yourself and sort of do a bicep flex, things like that. Well, actually, you can take it a step further, where you can start now taking pictures of yourself that actually are going to look really good. I actually implore this as a part of your development, you feeling much better, much more confident about yourself, because of take pump photos, take post-workout photos, things like that. And if you dare, then you can post them. I know it's a bit awkward if you have like family members or friends and people see it, but getting into the habit of doing that really builds a lot of self-confidence, to triple it and get you even more and more secure and actually really overall cool with it, because you want to see that your efforts are making results. And you want to feel the fruits of your labor. So then you should be taking pictures of all the progress you're making and compare. And also, it's good for seeing if you're slacking or you need to up the ante more, or maybe you're okay where you are right now. It depends. By consistently taking pictures of your physique and doing stuff like that, then you're gonna see more immediate results and actually be able to gauge and track how far along you are. These are just a few of them, I know. Save this video for when you actually do get your glow up transformation. Then these are the things that you can do. There's a bit more, I might make a part 2, but these things are things that you can do when you become hot and attractive. And the thing is that you deserve it. You're not doing all this work for nothing. You're doing it so you can get a body that you actually like. You may as well use it the way that you like, all right? Now, stay flashy.